Okay. Make sure we're good to go. I don't see my camera. And that's unacceptable. Which way, Gamo man? East or west? Choose wisely. All right, there we go. And camera display right there. Boom! There we are. Okay, are we good? It's good. Day streaming, yeah, good afternoon stream. Welcome, fellas. We are playing Gamo. You know, you'd think that maybe I drink a lot of coffee, but the truth is, these days, I don't drink coffee until, like, the afternoon, you know? When everything else is done, that's when I get that first cup of coffee in, you know? It used to be that I drink a lot throughout the day. You know, it used to be more habitual. Not so much anymore. The third shift life. I hear that. Okay, guys, so what I'm thinking is we're playing Ujisato. The question is east or west. I don't think we can fight both of these guys. We can fight one. I might even have to give them a castle. Right? Let me see. I'm not allied with either one. No. So I'm ready to be destroyed by both of them pretty much. We either team up with Hideyori or team up with Ieyasu. Oh my god. It's bad or worse. Playing in 1591, I believe, right? We're gonna need a friend, yeah. I mean, if we want to make any progress, we're gonna need a friend. If we want to stay still and just spin our wheels, then we don't need any friends. If you want to see territory potentially grow as this guy, we're gonna need a friend. Nobukatsu, maybe? That would be funny. No, he's gonna surrender, isn't he? He's not set up to be an ally in this one, so he's probably just gonna surrender to Ieyasu or Hideyori. Well, Hideyori's not bordering him, so probably Ieyasu. What if I give the castle to Nobukatsu? What if we give him a castle? So let me see, how would this look? If I give him this castle here... No, because Tsutsui are a vassal, so they'll still come through this way. And then Ieyasu is still going to sail across this way, right? How come I can't hear the game very well? That's the volume. A little volume, please. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't solve anything. I actually think the castle to give away is this one, so we can bring these two closer together. No matter which side we pick, we can ensure that they'll fight each other. If we give away this castle, our pirate castle, that sucks. I gotta give away the pirate castle. Ieyasu's technically the weaker one, right? technically... Oh, let's fix the daimyos. Always gotta fix the daimyos. I don't even know that these guys matter at this late stage in the game. You know what? Let's just fix the main ones. Date's at S, yeah. Is Yoshishige? Okay. Uji now, major daimyo. Gotta fix him. Gotta fix Uji now, guys. You know what? Maybe I should have played as Kagekatsu. Let's see how this goes. But now that I look at it, maybe I should have played a little Uesugi. Yoshihiro S? Okay. Anyone else? Mazuyuki's S. Taminobu's not S for some reason. Hideye is a B in this game, which is a fucking crime. Hidetsugu, you're an S now. Welcome to the big leagues. What's up, Chow? Speaking of third shift tactics, speak of the third shift and it will appear in the form of Chow. Alright, I think that's good. Probably nobody else here. Okay. So we're deciding which way to go, Chow. East or west? We got 10,000 gold. Let's look at the stuff here. How much prestige do we have? 120? You're goddamn right. I can't say it like he can. That guy's, the way he says it is pretty legendary. You're goddamn right. I can get small supply unit deployment. Can't fucking say that. I can never say that. It's weird when you learn another language. I'm assuming it's the same for anybody who learns a second language. Some things and phrases, some words when put together, just like syllables, totally expose you. You just get exposed. You know what I mean? No matter how good you get that second language, some things trip me up. Like with English, some things always trip me up, man. Small supply. 125 is not enough. We're 25 short from getting the prestige goal. System reform level 3. Yeah, I think it makes sense to team up with, you know what? But if I team up with Ieyasu, then my only opportunity to expand my core officers are to take out Tsutsui, right? If I team up with Hidetsugu, there's all sorts of stuff we can do over here. What's up, Tommy? Also, Ujisato's got a really cool officer corps. So, we've got the main man himself, Namazuo helmet, increases allied army's attack when drawing first blood in battle. This is a super first blood. Rikyu Disciple increases loyalty of retainers when acting as regent. I'm assuming this counts as well because he's the daimyo, regent or above. We've got Scrooge McDuck himself, Senai Oka, Mr. Pirate, Yoshitaka Kuki, and then his son Moritaka. Fuyu Hime, which I think is Nobunaga's daughter, right? Yeah. She gives us Way of the Oda. We've got some ninjas. The other Kuki brother. Oh, is this what's his name's son? Kazumasu. Yo, Kazumasu's kid's over here. Coda the Ninja. Yeah, I didn't know this kid was going to be here. Yeah, this is a cool roster. I see a lot of counterattack. You know what? The last time I had a ton of counterattack, it did not work out for me. You weren't doing your job because he forgot to put a sandwich in a box? That's the worst thing about working is you got to deal with morons. It's actually not the work. You know what I mean? That's what I find. I find that if you put a little effort into making sure that you're doing something that you like, you can work all fucking day. But dealing with people, including workers, that's where the burnout is. Oh, so if I team up with him, I'm denied Ikeda. I am denied Ikeda. So my prospects are we team up with Hiretsugu and go east. In which case we can pick up Nobukatsu. We can fight Ieyasu. There you go. Or we go the other way. We team up with Ieyasu and we go west. In which case we can pick up Tsutsui possibly. And we just charge into Hiretsugu. I think Hiretsugu is actually easier, though. Even though his realm is crazy, you're still talking Hiretsugu versus... See, if it was Hideyoshi, it would be clear who's stronger. But with Hiretsugu, I feel like... it's kind of up in the air, you know what I mean? The Golden Hordes, yeah, they still have that. It's true, they still have that. We need to buy an item anyway. First thing, we need an item. The market's not going to show up right away, right? It takes time? It takes time, okay. He still has Sakon, who's Tsutsui. Yeah, he's got allies everywhere. I mean, this is a juggernaut, it's true. Can Ieyasu help me? Realistically, though, can Ieyasu actually help me? Would it be crazy to give away 2 castles? Form an alliance with Ieyasu and Nobukatsu? We get a nice coalition going? It's probably going to hamper me too much, right? I'm not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, that's probably just going to kill me. Kill momentum too much. Even 1 castle's probably... we're probably giving away too much even with 1 castle. Do you have a son or somebody? There you go, family member. Perfect. We might have to give away your castle, so let's not even bother there. Ieyasu's gonna fight through Owari and Minnow. I don't know if we survived that long from Toyotomi. Yeah, I agree. But I think... So here's a question. Here's my question. If I'm correct, because Nobukatsu is not allied, if Nobukatsu surrenders to Ieyasu, we're allied with Ieyasu. We ask for help. Can the AI send us help through Nobukatsu or no? Can we get help from the vassals? Can the AI send you help through one of their vassals? So say we ally with Ieyasu. Nobukatsu surrenders to Ieyasu because he beats the shit out of him. No? Okay. We're trying to solve the puzzle, guys. This is the most critical part, is trying to solve the puzzle in the beginning. If we don't get this right, forget about it. You think so? Nicholas says no, though. You feel like they're both going to attack us, Toby? I know, that's why I'm deciding. That's why we called the stream Which Way. Which way, Gamo, man? We're either going to go east or west. We have to team up with one to fight the other. If we want to make progress. If we don't want to make progress, then we don't team up with either. We'll just defend for 2 hours. But I think if we team up with one, we can maybe make some progress against the other. It's an uphill battle either way. It's a separate faction? Okay. Toby, you're dumping a lot of lore. All the lore. Toby's like, have all the lore. Toby's like, I don't know which way, but here's all this lore I brought with me. Two big bowl of lore. I gotta retry that Shogun run. That was belly flopped. I was so excited to do that Shogun run on Sunday, and then I just belly flopped right into the pool. We gotta save Sanada. Okay, yeah, that's fair. We fight whoever attacks us first? Yeah, but we can be banking points. Sanada's gonna be alright, you know what I mean? Sanada's got 5 castles. You know? What's up, Arcade? Money says you're going right? Yeah, it's possible. If we go right, we can absorb Nobukatsu. If we go left, we can absorb Tsutsui. Tsutsui, Nobukatsu. That's the potential to improve our roster, right? On top of if we can find anybody, which is I'm always going to try to find somebody. No, we're not lucky enough to have culinary diplomacy. Of course not. Can we get some more culinary diplomacy in this fucking game? I rarely see it. It's like once every 3 months that I fucking play this game. No, it's probably longer. 5 months, 6 months, 6, 7. It's probably 6, 7 that I see culinary diplomacy. I say we get the Oda and Ikeda. Well, the Ikeda are allied with Toyotomi in this one, Arcade. I don't know why, but they are allied for 2 years. Tsutsui has the Blade Master. Yeah, we'll get him. Assuming we can succeed, assuming the yellow just doesn't... Honestly, Hideyori might just keep him afloat anyway, so it might not matter. Yeah, she's the only one. I mean, that's the only officer recently, is Akemi, who was able to do it. Yeah, I think we're just going to go right. We'll just go right. If I go right, I can keep my my sea castle. I can keep my pirate. I can keep my sea god happy. And potentially we could take out Nobukatsu. I don't know. I feel like I can do this stream 2 different times. We can just replay it one day and go left. So let's see. We need a treasure. We need a treasure, and then we'll give it to Hidetsugu. Did I fill out my substitutes? I did not. It's basically 2 different playthroughs. This is like playing This is like, do you want to take the A path? You want to do the A run as Leon in Resident Evil 2, or do you want to do the B path as Leon in Resident Evil 2? It's 2 separate playthroughs, basically, now that I think about it. Because they're pretty damn different. This guy's got eloquence? Where? Boom, put him on. Welcome to the... Why did he give him +2? We could stack Way of the Oda. Oh, he's a Gamo. Assistant to Nobumori Sakuma, he fought for him, then joined Nobutaka after the Honoji incident. He later served the Maida. He later served the Maida? You're kind of far away from Echisan. Both paths lead you to financial ruin. It's just, what's his name? Morpheus holding the pills. Red pill, blue pill. Both Both paths lead you to financial ruin. It's 2026. You know what I mean? Buckle up. Okay. We got 2 labor. What do we do with this labor? Let's search. Little hope is still some hope. Don't let anybody tell you different. We'll wait to get a treasure. We'll give away a castle. We gotta restore Kawajiri. Ugh. What's up, Dallas? Whoa, we got rumors, we got extract. Okay, first we get him. And then we form the alliance. Who's the rumor against? Okay, we made the right choice. I gotta save the rest of my cash. We're gonna need to boost his loyalty. Even if we get him, we'll have to boost his loyalty. Let's go. Training grounds, irrigation canal. We could have a fictional daughter by the end of the year. Toyotomi have made Hosokawa their vassal. Marry her to the Blade Master? Great idea. Great idea, Tomi. That's all we gotta do is keep our options open. No treasure yet. Insight against Nobukatsu. Look at that. We're already... See, these guys are already thinking. They're already thinking. They're already thinking. We're going right. We're heading east, right? Yeah. Just like Cao Cao. He waits for his retainers to make a smart suggestion. And then he's quick to say, oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Call of the Scholar Monk. XP growths. Speaking to the RPG player in me, the action RPG player in me. I'd love to see XP growths in the games. Especially strategy games. We couldn't find anybody? That's alright. We did find somebody. Gotta check every month. We need treasures to make this work. What the fuck is this? Look at this guy. Trip sieges? Wow. I've never seen that. I've been playing this game for years. I've never seen that. Trip sieges. He's on the wrong side. But still. Good initiative there, Nobukatsu. Good initiative. A secret human player is playing as the Oda right now. Nobukatsu ain't playing, yeah. He's not playing with the full deck, though. He's sieged up in the wrong direction. At least he's away from me, is what I mean. Ah, oh, shit. I don't have a treasure. There is no treasures ready, so... I can give him a Dominion, but... he's gonna be stuck there. He's gonna be stuck wherever I put him. I guess we'll put him down here, I mean... Networking and tactics. He's got networking? Or at least we got him, I guess. But we're not gonna see any of his effects. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah, maybe it's for the best, because the guy doesn't have a... He's got pretty low loyalty. What's his rank? Samurai leader? Infantry leader, sorry. 300, okay. Did he bolster his attack at all? No, he didn't. Okay. Rumor. No, let's save our cash. Gotta let the month roll over. We did not get a daughter, but there's always next year. There's always next year. Should we? Let's do the insight. Let's do it. Let's get started. We need an item. Doesn't have to be a good item, just has to be an item. Okay. Now let's go to the negotiating table here. Now, if I kept this, which I'd like to, and I called this guy for help, this is probably the only spot I get help from. A daughter, Toby, you know, a daughter. A girl. You know girls, Toby, right? Girls? Girls, chat? Am I right? Girls? Way of the Oda. It's got to be Way of the Oda. Yep. Don't need Dawn of Revolution yet, but we have it ready. So we should give him what? This castle, I guess? Or can I give him this castle? Can I just give him the treasure? That would be amazing. You don't think there's any girls in the chat? Well, you'd be surprised, all right? Listen, I checked my analytics, and I think we're hovering somewhere around 6%. So, how many people do we, well, how many people does it say we have in here? Because the number's never right. Okay, I'm seeing 18. 6% of 18, you know what I mean? That's like almost a girl. That's almost half a girl. We've got almost half a girl. You know what? I'm going to stop because it's going to sound like I'm keeping bodies in the basement. YouTube's going to pick up. YouTube's just going to pick up half a girl, and they're going to put out a bolo for wherever I'm at. What's up, Ancient? It is yeah. Okay, Iyasu's attacking us first. That makes sense. Sure. Sure. Alright, so we'll negotiate with, I guess, old boy over here. Submit. I just restart. I'd sooner just restart. Best to drop where that comment's going. Yeah, I'm gonna have a knock at the door. FBI, open up! Open up! We know half the girls in there. The clip recap? Yeah, keep that out of the clip recap, Wolf's Heart. Cooperative for 21 months, but that does not prevent an invasion, does it? Does this prevent an attack? I don't think so. I think we actually have to give them territory. Oh, I can't hand this over? Oh, this is not split. I thought it was adjacent to both. I have to give them Pirate Bay? Pirate Bay Cove? Not Pirate Bay Cove. Chingao. Oh. I'm just gonna gamble. If it don't work, we can just I'll just play Zuisugi. What a punk ass. I don't think it's gonna prevent an attack. I really don't, but we'll see. Alright, what do we got? Raise. We're not going that way yet. No green, no truce, right. So we could still get wiped out. What's up, Mark? YouTube didn't like the comment. What do you mean? Yeah, please go somewhere else. Leave me to my business over here. There's no way I'm gonna get diplomacy. There's just no fucking way I'll get an alliance done. It's way too long. 9 months? There's no way this guy's not gonna attack me in 9 months. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright. We just start over? To just start over, I guess. If you gave him the item now, it would. Yeah, I mean, we have to team up with one of them. All right, let's give it one more shot. Let's give it one more shot, because I just started. Let me skip ahead. Or should I start from here? Let me just start from here again. Let's do this again. We'll give it one more shot. If not, we'll move on. So we wait for the attack to be declared, and then we'll try to get an alliance done. In fact, I could just be talking to this guy right now. We'll talk to him first. So we're building up points right now. Start building up the credit score early. Training grounds here. Substitute. I should probably wait on the extract until I can buy the treasure too, huh? Since it's too early. It's too early to even get the treasures. Bro's got, let me see. On the offensive, level 2. You're a catchy upload. What was your comment that got... Well, I guess you can't say it because it got blocked, but that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. They block the fucking strangest things. Some things are fine, and then other things are just like, nope. Let's get system reform. At least the first one. I don't have that much money. Blow through 10,000 quick. You know this game loves defensive plays? Yeah. It's funny because the new game is going to be the opposite. The new game looks to be in the opposite direction. It's the same script. Okay, Munenori, yeah. So I have to wait to even try to get Munenori because I need a treasure. Unless I want to confine him to a spot forever, then I need a treasure to get him. I think it said he likes blades as well. So if I can get a blade treasure... Okay. Is the policy done already? Not. It is. The new game can take your money now. It's good. I mean, we're getting the best of both worlds, you know? This game's a little bit... People say this game's a little bit too slow, defensive play, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, the next game's going to be an overcorrection in the other direction, probably. So we'll get the best of both worlds. I think we're going to have the best of both. The new game is probably going to be, I think, set up to play, I don't want to say stupidly fast, but it's going to play quick. It's going to be all over the DNA. When you look at the skeleton of it, it just, to me, it looks like a game that's set up to play a lot quicker. So, now knowing the fan base, people are not going to be happy. Still, but the way to look at it is like, hey, we have both. You know, we're going to have both, so. In a year from now, depending on how you feel, you'll be able to play two different games at two different tempos. You know what I mean? If you feel like this is too slow, you will have the faster game. Put an arrow tower here, bud. Yeah, I think they announced it yesterday. Optimistic that there's no prestige, yeah. I just think it's going to be faster, so we'll see. I think the philosophy of the new one is going to be a lot quicker. And it's going to show that throughout its skeleton. Which is good. I mean, we need I think I said this yesterday, but if Koei's still trying to get new players into these this genre, into their strategy titles, then they need faster games because we're getting older and the new players want stuff faster. So I don't care either way, but it'll be funny. It'll be funny to see a game that's developed to be quicker and then to see all the complaints that follow. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if Tohoku is just like one castle. You got rid of prestige, Koei, and I like that. But Tohoku's only one castle. And I don't like that. That's too small. That's too quick. Shikoku's only two castles, the east and the west. Where's the rest of Shikoku? It's too fast. So it'll be funny. You know, I'm there with the popcorn. I'm ready. The duality of the gamers. I'm ready to see it. Do we have... Yes. And this is what he likes, right? Alright, let's get both. Let's get both. Is it too late for the extract? Oh, is it too late? I think I missed my chance. He's still at a 7. Okay. It doesn't matter. So we wait for the attack. Bribe him off. There's the first one. He should be coming up in a minute. He's still going north again. I would prefer some level of grind. Yeah, I would too, Ancient. I think they're just going to move the grind onto other mechanics in the system, so... I think some of the grind will still be there, but overall it's going to be reduced. It's going to be reduced because it has to be. I mean, I don't mind either way. Okay, so now that he's announcing his intentions, we'll try to tribute old boy. We have this nice... Doesn't matter. I guess we'll give him the horse. I think the horse is worth less, right? Uh-oh, it didn't change anything. It didn't change anything. What do you mean? You don't like horses? Hiritsugu, you don't like horses? What's your problem? Alright, he didn't care. He didn't give a damn. I mean... Should we just go back to playing as the Maida? Just take me back to Toshie at this point. He's got Saiso? I shall ride upon it while I conquer your lands. Yeah, he's gonna use it as a mule too to carry away all the women. All of our women. Just all of them piled onto that single horse. He's got Saiso in this one. That's kind of cool. I forget that this guy kind of travels around a little bit. All right, yeah, this is not going to work, and I don't want to sit here and trial and error it because it's too cheesy for me. One time is enough. We got to turn this down. This starts booming. It starts to boom. Okay. I should have gone for Uesugi. That was my mistake. It's pseudo RNG. Well, there you have it. We lost the RNG on that one. We rolled the dice and we lost twice. Sometimes losing once is not enough. You gotta lose again. Oh, maybe after they marched? Yeah, that could be it. Maybe we have to wait for them to declare their march. It was before? Never mind. Fuck, okay. Zetra might be right. It might just be RNG. Alright, fellas. I was thinking Uesugi before I picked Gamo. Anybody have a preference? I'm thinking Uesugi anytime before Sekigahara would be cool. Unless I see something else, but I don't. We could play as Nobukatsu. '82 Uesugi, 98 Uesugi. 98 and 82, those are pretty damn different. How about 82 Uesugi with no Honoji? Why don't we just fight the Oda until we collapse? That'd be like, what, 45 minutes? Maybe. Those Chosokabe fellows are neat. Game over? What's up, Usagi? Yeah, game over, man. Actually, game not even started. Game not even started, Usagi. Chosokabe? Chosokabe what, though? We need a year. 82 Chosokabe? No, I don't want to do Chosokabe because Wolfheart's doing it. Wolfheart has already claimed the Saito scalp. I want to see if he's going to be able to... Well, actually, the mantle. Let's say mantle, because scalp sounds grisly. The Saito mantle, I want to see if he's going to claim the Chosokabe mantle as well. Ikari's got the Ashina mantle. Tobi's got the So mantle. Although, to be fair, it is a lonely throne all the way out there on that island. Tensho Monkey Show, Uesugi. What the hell does this look like? Oh, yeah, you have Kagetora, but that's pretty much the only difference. Right. This is just weird. What if I just play as Kagetora, but then retire and put Kagekatsu back in charge? He's allied with the Oda? Huh? Why would you do this? Are you a buffoon, Kagetora? That's buffoonery. That kind of move is why this is a fictional route, Kagetora. That kind of move is why you didn't win. Teaming up with Nobunaga. It's no wonder you didn't fucking win. You didn't get enough support. You got the Sanada mantle? Yeah. Yeah, in my mind, Toby, I'm giving away the mantles, but I'm still the one sitting at the center of the pantheon. You know, if this was a pantheon of gods, I'm still the one sitting at the center. You know, with my cross spear and my little Yukimura Sanada plushie right on my lap, you know. You have to keep running it. You do, Wolf's Heart. You've done the best so far. Matsunaga? Yeah, you should. You should. Nobody's done Matsunaga. Yeah, I'm not playing in Tohoku. Fuck that. Tohoku hell. Yeah, I still like the idea of just fighting Nobunaga. Nohonoji Nobunaga. But is he... Yeah, Yasuo's allied with him though, right? Oh, and everybody's damn near surrendered at this point. I forgot about that. 82 Sanada? That's kind of crazy that you play 82 Sanada. What, do you play it all the time? Widespread mid, maybe? Widespread mid, Uesugi. You got Mazuyuki watching your back down there, I hope. Nope, he's not. He's allied with Hideyori. That's fucking weird. If he's holding that, then... yeah, you can work together to help Sanada on this one. I could try Yoshishige. No, we already talked about that yesterday. Yeah, you should go. Try Matsunaga. Mogami? I don't think I've ever done Mogami. What's a good year for Mogami? Mogami just don't work? Fuck. Yoshiaki's pretty cool though. Their special policy is a boost for building tall. Blade Master. Founder of the, I don't know how to say that, Lai sword fighting style. He learned to fight to avenge his father's murderer. He learned key points of Lai from Hayashizaki and gained his revenge. He had many students. Looks like I missed a Blade Master. Well, I'm gonna have to throw my blade rework in the bin. We missed one. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I need to go delete that video after the stream. 82? 82. Okay, let's try it. 65. I know. Some of these guys, you know what I mean? They just... I don't know who designs the stats, you know, but... It's brutal. He avenged his father's murder. Alright, we can try them. I think we're gridlocked though, right? We're on the other side of the grid on this one. We're on the other side of the Tohoku grid because we just did Yoshihiro. Now we're on the other side of it. Maybe I should just take the grid off. Because this side of the grid seems stronger. How much prestige do I have? Tell me that. That's probably the only thing I'm concerned with right now. How bad is the prestige situation? 10 prestige. Fucking hell, dude. You just can't do anything. If the prestige system is not eliminated, it's at least got to get revamped. But yeah, at this point, I would just get rid of it. Find another way to gatekeep your policies. Policy acquisition, or tech acquisition, whatever they want to call it. It's brutal. With events, the Date marriage is broken. Yeah, it just slows things down. How do they look in the Battle Royale? How's the Battle Royale map look? That might be cool. There's us with 29 officers. Do we have prestige in this at least? Too many officers though. It's insane. 15 prestige. It doesn't matter. Fucking hell. Yeah, we're going to have to edit in prestige if we're going Mogami. But yeah, we can try Mogami. I've never used them before. Is 82 the best starting date then? Well, not the best, but... Is 82 spicy enough? That's the right question. Let's see. Let's do... Alliances off. Alliance is off, please. There we go. They only have 11 people. In 91, they've got 300. 91 is 300. We were just here, but let's look anyway. Oh my god. What? 91. 300 prestige, though. I did say I wanted 300 prestige. Oh my god. Alright, let's do it. Fuck it. Are we missing any key retainers? Do we still have the Blade Master? We have a chance. Alright, let's do it. Thank you, Tomi, for finding that one. Alright, so no alliances. We have a landmark, it says. Increases the chance of employing prisoners. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks for that. That means a lot. Spicy. Spicy enough for you? There you go. There you go, pal. There you go, pal. 300 prestige. 91. I think I read this yesterday. Alright. You know, the Blade Master needs his traits. Yeah, we'll give him his, he needs Blade Master. At the very least, the guy needs Blade Master. His Valor is, abysmal, though. It's... If we're going by the text, it's insulting, you know? It's insulting to hype a guy up like that and then 65 fucking Valor. He also landed the first blow on Nobunaga during Honnoji. Wow. Maybe that's why they gave him low Valor. They're like, hey, yo, nobody puts their hands on the cover boy. Nobody puts their hands on the cover boy. Fuck this guy. 65 Valor. No Blade Master. No Sword Master. Okay, our special policy. Virtue of Benevolence. Unit ability +2. For every 25%. Oh, no. Of castle development rate. Ugh. Not great. The rest are like F tier? Bro, that's pretty harsh. Alright, let's see. We have 300 prestige. Can we just form a coalition up here, or do we have to smash some skulls? Why is this tribe is on our side up here? Okay. Alright, so let's see. Who do we have on this roster? We got the big guy. We got the big dog. Ekikiyo Eguchi 6969. Hey. That's 269s. That's pretty good. Double 69. What else? We got the Blade Master, Jinsuke. Mitsunobu, 84 Valor, okay. Not terrible. Hiretsuna Sakenobe, Equestrian. Cheer, 85 Leadership, okay. Loyalty's low. And Akiyasu. This guy seems like a monster. Is this the strategist of the force? Yoshiaki's confidant. Impregnable repair, eagle-eyed. Wow. Okay, it's not terrible. We have some pieces. We have some pretty good guys, actually. Is one of them in charge of the castle over here? No, they're not. Okay. Also, his loyalty's bad, too. Alright, do we want to get any policies right away? Because, you know... First, do we take out Onodara? Do we form an alliance with anybody? We want to fight the Date, that much is clear. We can't fight Uesugi and Date. So, we'll try to talk to the Uesugi. We got a ton of resources. This is how it should be. If you have less than like 3 castles in a late start date, you should have resources and prestige automatically, just so that you can make some moves. Alright, they're not willing to be a vassal. They're not willing to be a vassal. Nobody's willing to be a vassal, so we're going to have to smash some skulls. That's fine. You mean trading grounds will probably be attacked right away? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It goes against what they were trying to do with Prestige, but I agree big time, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean... If it wasn't absolutely necessary, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even bring it up, but I think it's absolutely necessary. Once you're past the mid game, the middle of the start dates, wherever you want to pick, wherever you want to plant your flag, plant it wherever the fuck you want to plant it. But wherever you plant your flag, from that point on, if you're a certain size too small, you need to have prestige and you need to have gold so that you can make some moves. Just to have freedom of play. Otherwise, you're too railroaded. You're way too railroaded, and you're not doing nothing. You're going to be doing a whole lot of nothing. Prestige wouldn't be bad if they didn't lock basic. Yeah, I know, Zetra. I agree. I've been saying that for a long time. The system reforms being tied is really bad. It's really bad. Like, it's not... Alright, we'll go for the insight. Try to wipe these guys out. If we can blitz this guy... Actually... Let's go up here. Let's go up here, because we have a tribe that's already on our side. That's faster. Why don't we run a split? So I'll take some of them, and then you guys rotate. They didn't surrender to, like, somebody, right? Okay. I mean, the prestige thing wasn't... It's not a terrible idea, Mark, but that's the thing about Koei. They invent a lot of features, and they just don't flesh them out, so a lot of them have the chance of just backfiring. You know? The new game is going to be no different. There's going to be a lot of stuff added, and, you know, some of them are just... Some of the things added are just going to backfire in just miserable ways that we can't predict yet, you know? You just have to play it for a while, and then you start to realize, oh, this is kind of bad. And then you play it for a while longer, and then you're like, oh, this is actually really bad. It just... But you can bet that that's how it's going to go, because that's what they do. They have Skyrim level design. They have Bethesda level design. It's wide as the ocean, deep as a puddle. You know, that's how they approach stuff. A lot of stuff is just like, hey, doesn't this sound cool? And then when you try to look into the guts of it to see what you can do with it, there's nothing that you can do. It's very bare bones, you know? I'm gonna go up here. Maybe not take everybody. I'd like to not inspire an invasion by Uesugi, but I might not be able to help it. Let me take Confuse Abuse. so I can spare my troops. We didn't find anybody? Okay, can we get a treasure? Not yet. How about now? Not yet. Okay. I don't know if this guy's close enough. He might... I might need to drop back a second here. Just a second. Alright, now I'll turn back around. See if that's close enough to beat him there. Okay. The core system really drags it down. I don't know. I gotta disagree with you on that one, Zetro. We have enough editing tools that you can literally remove any obstacle that you have. Any obstacle that you have with this game, you can kind of like tweak it. So we're talking about the prestige. Just give yourself prestige. Give yourself gold. Change the diplomatic stance if you feel like you're too restricted because of the grid. Edit your officers. Change the placement of starting forces. Increase or decrease the size of starting forces. Thanks to Silvery Moon's shuffle. Discover the thing that he discovered. There's just a million ways to edit and change this game up, so you don't have to engage with the parts of it that you don't want to. And the base is fine. It's still better than even all that. Put all that aside. Even if you don't want to edit anything, this game is still like an 8 out of 10 baseline. You know what I mean? Even if you don't want to edit anything, if we didn't have any editing tools, this game is far and away more playable than Taishi, for example. You know? You feel like it's mainly the battles? Well, I think the battles are gonna be the highlight of the next game. So maybe you'll like the battles in the next game more, you know what I mean? You hope they don't remove it, Mark? Yeah, I hope not. It's mainly the battles that carry it. I mean, that's how it's got to be. Yeah, Terimichi has confused Usagi. Thank you. Rise to power, yeah. I would say Iron Triangle, but yeah. I would swap Rise to Power with Iron Triangle on my list. I think I've said this before. Rise to Power has too much downtime. I'm an older, you know what I mean? I'm in my 30s. So I'm not opposed to having a game that's got a slower tempo. But Rise to Power feels slow and disjointed. So it feels slow and disjointed. In ways that Iron Triangle just solves right away. You don't have to deal with it. I feel like he's going to recover by the time I get there, huh? But yeah, it's not even, honestly, I don't compare the old games to the new games at all, Nicholas, because it's not even a fair comparison. You know what I mean? It's really just a one-sided conversation. It's like, yeah, the old games are way better than the new games. That's a done deal, you know what I mean? That's a done deal, don't expect it to change. I think you have to put them in two separate categories. But why would we do that? He's gonna surrender in a second. Wow, why is that? What? Who is this guy's portrait? Did you guys see the portrait? Yasumichi Onodera? That's got to be a community officer at some point. Fought against the Mogami. including a fierce defense of Omori Castle during the Battle of Sekigahara, after which he was exiled to Suwano. This guy's portrait's got community officer written all over it. Rise to power for battles and IT for... I mean, I think the battles are on the same level. They're totally different. Totally different, but for me, I put them on the same level. You know? Only I could call them in. Massimmune's already... Massimmune's cutting me off. How many units you send? Only I could contest that. Can I? No, those guys are pretty loyal. What about this guy? I can't. Zama Shingun. Is he storming it yet? He's storming it. Let me just go over here and see. Maybe I can get some kind of weird opportunity. Wisugi aren't attacking at all, which is weird. I thought for sure they would just target me. Oh, I'm not going to make it because he's... Yeah. Alright, I'll try anyway. Wait. Oh, because we're targeting his unit, right? Rumor, we're already doing that. Got it. Let's do another training grounds, I guess. Are they gone yet? Almost gone. Is there 2 units there or 1? There's 1 unit, okay. Yeah, we're really outnumbered over here. Stay right there. Oh, no, we're not going to beat Massimmune. Ooh, you dummy. You're going to give away the army? You're really going to risk throwing away the army, huh? That's good damage, but we can't keep it up. Okay, just maintain a blockade. Bro, how many units do you need? Okay, should we try this here? Let's see. 9 and 12. This guy's at... Everyone here's at 20. That's the only problem. But let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Kojuro's here. Oh, they gave me a unit all the way up here? That's strange. You know, I might not want to stand here, though. Maybe stand over here. Alright. Yo, is this guy charging me over here on the flank? What the hell? Oh boy. Oh well, we're already here. Wait a minute. I can't move. Yeah, I can't move. Damn. He can't move either. Alright, we're stuck. Are we good now? Okay, we're good now. Confused. We do have confused, but it's not ready. Mobility decrease. Is that interfere? Ooh, interfere. Saving the day? Yeah, buddy. What's up, Raptor? Just in time, Raptor. Yo, this guy's still charging. Shikizane not fucking around. Everybody rest up. Alright. The backup guy's got rapid assault, so it's got to be me standing here. Alright, Sean, I'll catch you later, man. I gotta send somebody up here. Unless we want to just take the camp, but I'd rather try to see if I can kill Shigezane in this one. I gotta get one of these guys to run back. Come on. Somebody. Anybody. Okay. Alright. Let me grab this and then we'll wrap up this fight. This is fucking tough. This was a tough fight. Can't even fight Masamune after this. Thank you. He had cool armor design in Neo. The first one or the second one? I may have fought him in the first one. If he was in it, because I played Neo 1. But I haven't played Neo 2. What does this guy do? Rapid assault? Great, I've got to go first, huh? I'll take the hit. Neo 1 DLC? Okay, I don't have the DLC. Well, I do have the DLC now, but I didn't have the DLC when I played it. When I played it back in the day, I did not have the DLC. I bought the complete collection, the PS5 complete collection a while back. Oh man, that was a nasty fight. Ugly fight. Drag it out. Slinging mud. We saw interfere on both sides. And confuse abuse. 25 days. Can we commit somebody down there? What do you have? 103? You know what, bro? You go for it. Is Masamune still on the way? You bet he is. Alright, get me back. Actually, it might be faster to go like this. Maintain. What the fuck? Nanbu? Nanbu coming down, huh? Interesting. Just stay there until... We're never getting it. But we can keep him busy so he wastes his time running over here. Extract. Guys got networking, let's do it. That's all I need to see. 2 days, you might as well storm. Alright, that's it for him. We'll get this guy in there. Try to maintain a blockade there. Hell, maybe we need to talk to Nanbu. We got the money. All this money and no good way to spend it? Well, if we can get a friendship out of it, that'll be a win. Wigging out at work. Another day at Wally World. I know I used to see them. Sometimes I'd see homeless people at Walmart and Target. I think you guys have outlets set up like outside, right, Toby? Because I think I would see them. I used to have a job where I'd pass right by. I'd go to like a McDonald's. And right across the parking lot, I would see homeless people kind of like outside the building. And I could have sworn they were charging their phones and stuff. Pretty sure that was at Walmart. Alright, does he have any? Oh, he does. Masamune himself is getting ready to attack. Alright, we gotta get our troops up. We gotta get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. The Blade Master has been promoted. Civil for Yoshiaki feels really bad. That feels really bad for him. You should look at Virtue of Benevolence. Yeah, I looked at it already. The castle's got to be developed, right? We get +2 for every 25% of the castle. I mean, that doesn't sound great. Is this guy not going to take the field? I only got 300 there, buddy. Uesugi clan spies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bro. You better get it. Well. Who is the guy? And how bad is it? It's down to 7. Better get a good treasure then. Bring me up to 10, okay. Kagekatsu's up to no good, go figure. Sometimes we have hookers come through. Yeesh. They're doing the walk of shame. The morning after walk of shame. Days of Our Lives, Walmart edition. Oh, man. Why are you messing with me if you're going over there? That's just... Okay, but you still want to fuck with me over here, huh? Okay. Alright. How many days you got? 30? Ooh, he's right there. He's right on the line. We're gonna have to send another guy out in a minute. But I have to maintain this blockade. I have the suspicion that if I get 3 castles, we'll be able to get some vassals going. Or at least a fucking bargaining chip. But we might be able to vassal Tozawa, for example. Or just conquer them in the future, give it to the Anto. I don't know. Nanbu heading straight down here is interesting, though. Can we bring them into this anti-Date coalition? That's the question. just gonna do training grounds because there's nothing else for it. What's up, Ikari? We're playing Yoshiaki. I almost lost, and that's where we're at. Almost lost already. What's Master Moon doing now? Heading into Kanto. He changed his mind. So I'm being allotted the opportunity to breathe. Interesting. That's very dangerous. Let's see if we can bait this guy to attack us. If we just leave our castle empty. We're going to try to leverage our prestige and basically just our prestige, our status, to see if we can form an alliance up here. Used to work at a waiter, you saw some weird stuff. Yeah, it's tough, Mark. It's a real sign of like that our society has that it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's a failed society. You know what I mean? So when you look at stuff like homeless people and people who just fall through the system, that the system lets fall through, you know, they're allowed to fall through on purpose. It kind of wakes you up a little bit. You start to realize, oh, okay, this society, this experiment has failed utterly, because we can't help people that are just mentally, whether they destroyed their own sanity or not, it doesn't matter. We can't help them. We won't help them. We can't protect our elderly and our infirm. You know, we can't protect children. We can't protect our children. So it's like, it's tough, man. You know, sometimes you're going to work and you see like little old grandma pushing a cart down the road. You know what I mean? You see grandma pushing a stroller down the road, down the sidewalk, and she's got a fucking she's got groceries and shit just trying to get home. I see shit like that and I'm just like, we're fucking done, buddy. We're done. You know? What's up, Master? Just wanted to say, as someone who played Ascension for hundreds of hours as a high schooler, you got me into Awakening, and it's like the best strategy game you've ever played. Even as my first run hits 20 hours and has barely made it to the mainland as Shimazu. No shit. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good luck as Shimazu, though. Are you saying that you escaped Kyushu Hell? You escaped Kyushu Hell, huh? Yeah, dude, let me tell you something, Master K, I would fucking put a medal right on, I would pin the medal right on your fucking chest right now, just for getting out of Kyushu Hell. Alright? That place is fucking misery in this game. Just escaping that, bro. Mission accomplished. You know what I mean? Mission accomplished. We managed to take all of Shikoku and Kyushu, then got destroyed by the Mori, so we're rebuilding. Hey, you got Shikoku and Kyushu. That's fucking, dude. That's an accomplishment in and of itself. I actually warn people against playing in Shikoku and Kyushu for that reason. It's like, getting out of this damn island, getting out of these islands is really tough. The fact that you got both, you're doing fine, man. The tribe has switched sides, huh? Traitors. Absolute traitors. Masamune's still busy. He's not mobilizing against me, so I'm just gonna take a quick trip up here, if you don't mind. Give me the Blade Master. Imagine a master of the blade, man. And you can actually, and he's in your entourage. I would never stop bothering him. You know what I mean? The Automo were terrible? Yeah, the Automo are nasty. The Automo will fucking kick your teeth in if you're not prepared. Especially, yeah, depending on the year. That's a good question, Wolfsheart. What year did you play as Shimazu? Give us the details. We don't get lurkers that usually come out to talk about their experience with the game. I'm going to get some coffee real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, let me see. What year was it? What year did you play in? The Automo were terrible. What year did you play? Okay, Azama. Okay. Yeah, okay, Azama's tough, man. The Automo are still, like, very much in their prime at OK Azama, so. Was there a reason you picked Shimazu? Is that, like, your favorite clan or something? The logistics is a breeze in Ascension. Yeah, I agree 100%. We were talking about this earlier, Usagi, but I think based on the very, very, very little information that we have on the next game, I feel like the next game is going to play a lot faster, and logistics are going to be a little bit easier. Bro, he actually won. Oh, I guess you don't need me then. You don't need me up there then, do you? Come on. I should have given a treasure to Nanbu already. I don't know what the hell I'm waiting for. He's not bordering me. Wait a minute. Cannot offer tributes to distant clans? The Nambu are distant from me? I'm right here. I mean, make it make sense, bro. This points towards them fucking up this region. They really fucked up this region, huh? And the coding and everything. It was probably meant to be a lot bigger. It was probably meant to be a lot bigger, huh? I think it was Ikari who had said this like a while back. He was like, we're missing tons of castles. He's considered too far away for me in the coding, fellas. He's right next door. He's a diagonally connect 4, right across. Connect 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect 4. There they are. He's considered too fucking far for me to send a gift to. That's crazy. Well, this should fix it, anyway. That should fix it. But he might attack me at that point. I might have to sue for peace. Oh, you like Yoshihiro and Samurai Warriors? Oh, yeah, I do too. Samurai Warriors Yoshihiro with the big fucking hammer. I love this AoE. Samurai Warriors 2. Yoshihiro. His Mosu attack. I love that ability. That shit used to bail me out a lot. At least 3 below Nanbu, yeah. So tic-tac-toe, you're saying? Did you see anything about the new game? Did you see the announcement of the new game, Master? I think the new game is going to be like a reversal of this one when it comes to logistics and speed. So it's going to play... If you like playing in Kyushu and stuff, you're going to have an easier time, I think, in the new game. You're sieging up? But why? Alright. Yep, I had a feeling. I had a feeling, so it was worth it. Now, if we beat Anto down to 1 castle, they should surrender as well. But I think we have to get a victory here against them, which means a long trip north. You found out about it this morning? Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited. I hope that it is in a different direction. I hope that I mean, I think it's going to be like Awakening 1.5, but I think in terms of tempo, it's going to be a faster game. And I think the depth is going to be something that you don't have to interact with, like logistics and stuff. I don't think you're going to have to interact with it too much in the new game. So that's going to be really good. But yeah, I think the game's going to play a little bit faster. And I think the battles are going to be fleshed out. I think we're going to see the battles get fleshed out more. So that's what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for the announcement. I know they're supposed to do a developer interview sometime this coming week. And what I'm looking for from that dev interview is literally the battles. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. Because at this point where we are with video games, stuff is not going to be perfect. But what they need to nail is the battle system. So I'm looking for them to basically give us Awakening 1.5 when it comes to battles. That's what I'm looking for right now. That's what I'm looking towards. I'm looking towards them building on the battle system. As long as the battle system is good, like this one, then you will allow for a lot of mistakes, a lot of imperfections, right? We will allow for a lot of mistakes, at least I will, as long as the battle system is good. You know what I mean? Because that's where it matters. As long as she's got, you know what I mean? As long as she's got the proper figure and the right assets in the right places, it don't matter if she can't cook, fellas. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. She don't want to throw out the trash. It don't matter. Okay? She's not the greatest at making recipes. It don't matter. Okay? As long as the assets are in the right place, that's what I'm worried about. All right? When it comes to Nobunaga's ambition, that means the battle system. That battle system needs to be busting out. You know what I'm saying? Needs to be busting out. And I could care less about the rest. Everything else we'll figure it out as we go along. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out as we go along. But get that battle system nice. There you go. Well, that's par for the course anyway, Kari. That's normal. That's just another day. That's normal. The muskets and cav effects have made me have to plan watching Takanobu Ryozoji and Soren almost in massive caliber charges. Yeah. YouTube didn't like that? Yeah. Send all the complaints to the mod team. That's right. Send them all to the mod team. That's Ikari over there. Ikari, I was just saying that we have 6%. According to YouTube analytics, we have 6% of 6% females subscribe to this channel. So I'm sure after that we're gonna drop down to like 2%. I'm sure that's why YouTube censored you there. I can't post that, yeah. He said I can't post that, but then bro screenshotted the comment. He screenshotted it, saved it to his phone. Interesting statistics, yeah. It's like, I don't know what that breaks down to, maybe like 8? Every once in a while I'll get a comment from somebody, well, at least who says to be, you know, claims, presents as a girl at least. Which is really weird, because this is kind of a boys club situation, you know what I mean? I mean, we might as well promote the guy. Loyalty's still at 10, though. What is up with this guy? He's just not loyal, period, huh? Oh, I can't do it. Yeah, we're gonna lose goodwill. Adding that to the 2026 clip show, yeah. What's up, Kindle? You lost 1 hour of context? Yeah, things move kind of quickly here. For all the complaints about this game being a little bit too slow, things move kind of quickly. It's the Anchorman meme. Escalation happens pretty damn quick. Okay, so the Nanbu are our neighbors. Now, believe it or not, until I took Onodara's castle, I could not send them any tribute because the game says that these two guys are too far apart. That's what the coding says. Our main base and the Nanbu's main base is too far apart. They're considered a distant clan, which feeds into the theory that Ikari said that this Tohoku was supposed to be a lot bigger, and they just shrunk it down because the coding still recognizes us being too far apart, which is really fucking strange. If we can get them as allies, then we might be able to march against Masamu and enforce, you know, with them. I like to form a little vassal state up here because we can get trade tenant as well from Anto. And then, well, who gives a shit about Taminobu? Maybe both of these guys. Double trade tenants. That would be crazy. Then we can fund Yoshiaki's ridiculous expeditions. Mitsunobu Date. Okay. Isn't that our castle lord? Why do they keep fucking with my castle? I know. I guess that's why. It has a few more castles than Taishi. Even Spear, I believe, it had more castles than Spear as well. Running out of gifts for these guys. There you go. We're just starting to get somewhere, fellas. Don't abandon the run already. What the fuck? What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, I feel like there's just not enough space for these guys to properly grow up here. It's horrible. Can't you build a castle on every point in Spear? Yeah, you could build castles, but yeah, there's more. There is just more, though. Or big, big booty Himes, yeah. Our AOCs, the AOCs. God bless the AOCs of the world. The goth girls. Oh yeah, I remember that. We should play Tactics Ogre again at some point. Like, I really enjoyed that game. You know? It's just hard to find time. Urgent repairs. We're at the new castle. How are we doing with Nambu? 28? Okay, we're getting there. Honestly, if I get the alliance with Nambu, we have a run on our hands. You know what I mean? We can kind of take some more gambles. But we need somebody to help us stand up to Masamune, because Masamune is fucking dominating. He is dominant right now. Let's get... Oh, I can't afford short unit supply, man. I can't afford it. Let me try to creep up. They could kind of threaten Kanto if they got the Sonic land first. The new game definitely looks like a lot less castles from studying the quick slides. Yeah. I'm telling you, we'll start the next game is going to be, they're going to pick up the tempo so fast that people are going to complain. I'm telling you. That's how quick they're going to pick up that tempo on that new game. We're going to get the opposite, well, the opposite effect, but we're going to get the same result. Players will still be unhappy. Now it's going to be that it's too quick, you know? The only thing that I think could add, that I would do, that I think they should do, maybe with an expansion, is they should have a campaign mechanic so that you have a series of battles leading up to the castles. So you have less castles. You have less castles, but you have to fight to get to the castle, to each castle. Every single castle, you have to fight to get to it. But maybe an expansion is what I think. I think that would be like something that they try for the expansion. But as it is, I think the idea is to just make this game run faster. Make the next game run faster, so... People are going to say that it's an overcorrection and it's too stripped down. I think that's what we're going to hear. We're going to hear a lot of it's too stripped down. But... Don't think of it that way. Just think of it as we're going to have the best of both worlds. Because if you think the new game's going to be too stripped down, if that's how it hits you, then guess what? You have Awakening. Doing the Osaka campaign in Ascension. Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking of, something like that. That's what I would do. I would do something like that. Like, hey, you have to fight your way to the castle. You see this node right here? There's going to be you have to fight a field battle here before you can get to the castle. Something like that. And maybe the troops don't get all of their men back, but they get a fraction of their men back, because that would be busted if you have to fight everyone twice. But they get a fraction of their troops, you get a fraction of your troops. If you won the battle, you get advantages that carry over. You know, something like that. But I think that would be too bold for them. But that's what I would do. I would say, okay, less territory. Less territory, so that you can conquer the map quicker, but more gameplay. More meat on the bone. Technically less space, because you guys can't fill the space. I mean, look at Tohoku. Clearly you guys can't fill the spaces. Okay, so make less space, and that way you can double down on what you do have, which is your gameplay. So double up on your battle system, put more meat on the bone, and cut out the fat, the stuff that you guys are turning into fat, because it shouldn't be fat, but you guys are turning it into fat. Because you can't be bothered to fill in the hedges, the edges of the map and stuff. Okay, that's fine. You guys don't want to... Okay, less castles then. But double up on your battles at least. Double up on your battles. That's what I do. But I think it's... I don't know. I don't think they'll do it. It's too risky, I think. They'll be like, nah, because if we get this wrong, people are going to... You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, people are going to bitch anyway. People are going to bitch anyway, bro. Just do what you're going to do. Guess what? You're going to have other games in the series. You're going to have other games in the series. There's always next time. Right? I mean... Echigo's literally 2 castles? Yeah, that's pretty... Because of how long it takes? Yeah. Does it matter? I guess it's not gonna hurt to have an alliance with them right now. But we really need the alliance with Nanbu. And we need to strike Anto as well. Let me see if I can... Oh, I can't move yet because they might attack me. Let me start talking to Tozawa, so they can provide us with reinforcements. Google AI says 14 for Imagawa on 1560 Awakening. 14? Well, we can count them here, right? So, let me see. 1, 2... I don't remember if this is Imagawa or not. I'm blanking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think they've gotten Narumi, right? I see about 10. You're saying Google says 14? That's not gonna work, bro. Is it Masamune over there? Not gonna work. Oh, he's down there. The next one over. How much money do I have? Am I going through it? This is why you don't trust Skynet. That's why you don't trust Skynet. Way worse than that. They have from that castle right up Sunpu to Narumi in 1560. Oh, so they don't have this one either. From Kanbara Castle? 11? Okay. Yeah, they're off by a little bit. I wonder where they're pulling 14 from. Okay, we got to get trading sounds up. I'm starting to suffer. The economy's starting to... It's starting to collapse a little bit. Ikari, what time are you doing your stream? Oh, and what are you streaming? What clan are you running tonight? You are streaming tonight, right? Inflates the number of castles to make Imagawa stronger. Probably around 9:30. 9:30 your time, right? So you're an hour ahead of me, so you're about, what, a half hour? Tempted to play something else, but Ashina is the front runner. Well, it's up to you, man. If you want to go longer, no, I'm good. I'm fine. So I've got to, I'm still leveling up my hardcore character, so I'm going to do that for a little while. I'm praying that I don't get killed. I've almost gotten killed twice already. Kind of my fault. To be fair, kind of my fault. Whenever if you just play whatever you want and you don't run meta builds in ARPGs, it's kind of on you when you get taken out. You know what I mean? Hardcore character. I've got a hardcore character in Titan Quest 2 and Path of Exile. My Path of Exile character is almost done. But Titan Quest 2, she got killed yesterday because they introduced a mechanic. So they introduced a mechanic in Titan Quest 2 where you can increase... No, I'm not going to do it. You can increase the levels of the enemies. You can pay gold to increase the level of the enemies in the world. So I increased them 3 levels higher than me. You know, just to push it a little bit. And sure enough, I got killed. I took my eye off the ball. I started thinking, oh yeah, I've got this, and then I got killed. Like every hardcore death, I'm assuming. I feel like most people die like that. You get overconfident, you're like, oh yeah, let me boost the enemies, make them even stronger on my permadeath character. What's the worst that can happen? And yeah, she died, so I've got to roll a new character. Finish my Path of Exile too. No, I've got to start in Diablo 4. I just got the Diablo 4 expansions. I haven't played D4 since base. But I got the, what's it called? The Vessel of Hatred or the Lord of Hatred. I got that, so I'm going to do some new characters for that too. See what the Paladin's like and all that shit. I kind of want to search, man, but I really don't want to blow my income. It's really tempting, though. It's really tempting. Alright, let's use this guy to encroach. Lord of Hatred is better than Vessel? That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. We got both, so... I'm thinking of rolling a new sorcerer in hardcore. That's been my favorite class in Diablo 4. It's been sorcerer, because if you guys haven't played Diablo 4, know this: that when the game came out, the sorcerer class was pitiful. It was just like sorcerer class in Diablo 4 was like playing Ujisane. It was bad. It was bad, like really bad. You had to stack so many things to get the most trifling damage. It was embarrassing. So I fell in love with it, and I've never looked back. I've been a sorcerer main my whole time playing D4, which is weird. I don't really like ranged. But a weak ranged class? A ranged class that can't play ranged? A nuke that can't nuke? I'll play that. I'll play that. Okay, that's good. Let them fight. Let them fight. That's faster? No, that can't be. This has got to be faster. Especially if it's opened already. Leave him behind. Well, no, everybody needs XP. Leave the Chamberlain behind. That's close enough? For real? Okay. Let's see. Yoshiaki building a northern empire from Tohoku. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. Make it make sense, right? Make it make sense, man. I guess when it comes to fighting, Yoshiaki's like, he has a different take on that. Wow, this guy quit the field? Is he a tribe? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Really consistent, yeah. Clearly a well-developed and fully fleshed out region. Don't be surprised if Tohoku's like 2 castles when the new game comes out. It's gonna be like 2 castles when it comes out. Total. Let me see if this guy can block. Oh no, it's a tribe unit, isn't it? Yeah, he's not gonna block anything. It will be only Date and Kakizaki up in the north, yeah. The Mogami... Raptor, the Mogami are just going to be tribes. Yoshiaki is the next one to be turned into a tribe in the new game. Tozawa's going to be a tribe too. They're locking all the other 120 characters before the new game releases. Yeah, it's going to be here sooner than we think, guys. It's going to be here quick. Time flies, man. Alright, I'm going to stay back because I've got fresh supplies. Honestly, I don't even know that I'm not needed anymore. I'll go back. Well, you're not. Okay, you can hold the castle. I guess I'll push forward. But I think this is it. I think we've got them already. Is that Tamenobu making a move up there? Alliance with Nambu, yep. Way more important than the Usugi Alliance, I think. Kagekatsu's attacking Masamune? Yeah, they're fighting. There is some infighting. That's why I'm trying to secure this, because when I come down here, I'll be able to smash them both. Like Mo. I'm gonna be able to grab both their heads and... Psh. But we've got to secure the back first. The Sonata Killer? Indeed, the Sonata Killer. One and the same. The Mad Dog of the North, yep. Did they build anything here? No, they didn't even build anything. Okay. Excavate the onsen. Yes, please. Dear God, yes. This tribe's flipped over. Okay. Have you done a Taminobu run, Zetra? I don't think you've done one already. I don't think Ikari has either. How many days do we have? Okay, 40. Send out the Chamberlain. Send out the Chamberlain. Can we beat him to the castle? I can just make him a vassal too, right? No. I'm gonna try to race him to the castle. And the game is on, gentlemen. Trading towns. That's all we gotta do up here. We gotta get that money. Nobukatsu emote when? I don't know. I'm limited to how many emotes I can have. I think you need to have... I'll check it. Because I wanted to add more emotes a while back, but you need to have so many people. More people, you get more emotes. I guess we're not winning the race. Fuck. Well, I can still be in position. But I can't get here, right? Can I fight them for the... Hold on, I'm not moving up. Let the Chamberlain go up and then we'll see. You go, Chamberlain. Let me know how it looks. Let me know how it looks out there. Do we have 40 points with Tozawa? Not yet. Okay. We got the flanks covered. We're slicing our way up north. Nanbu's wiping out Suguru, as it should be. Okay, let's keep the points for now. Yeah, we can't do anything. Okay. Let's get back. Everybody back. Extract. I'm good. We've got an onsen. That's fucking huge. Is he going to be able to take it? I don't know. But if he can't, we're going to be the ones to do it. Let's fucking see. Let's see. I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere at all. Better hurry. Better hurry, bro. Last 30. Uh-oh. Are you not going to deploy, Anso? I don't think he's going to deploy. Oh, he did. He did. All right, I got to give him credit. He put up a fight. How many days you got, Taminobu? 5 days. 5. Oh, no way. Oh. This land belongs to the tiger. Alright, I think Hiretsuna's enough. Oh, I can't. You don't want any of that, trust me. Poison. Hold on, let me move the coffee cup here. I don't want you to drink any of this. Nope, no coffee. None for you. You're free from Walmart? It just works, Mark. It just works. You should give the cat call. No, dude, I don't think so. I don't think that'd be good for them. Might get their heart pumping. Imagine, like, it's made for, like, a fully grown person for a little cat that weighs 20 pounds. Shit. Got neutered today? Oh, shit. Understandably. Oh, you don't know this cat, Zetra. The Anto are done. He's always insane? Okay. It's not pretty. But this is what peak Mogami looks like. This is what peak Mogami looks like. So drink it up. Take it in. Hirotsuna, Castle Raid, let's do it. That guy again, we're bordering Kakizaki, so we should be able to make them vassals. Let's see. We could talk about it, or we can just see. We're in the wrong tab. We're in the wrong tab. I'm still learning to play. Nope. Because they're allied with, we need Tabenobu to die. How many days you got in you, bud? 66? Why not 67? I ask you. Hot spring therapy, we need the supplies. Even more so than the therapy, we need supplies. Okay. Ripe old age of 71. Still in his prime, Ikari. Alright guys, well I'm going to wrap it up there. Ikari's going to have his stream starting in a little bit. He's leaning towards Ashina. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, go subscribe over to his channel so you don't miss the stream. Should be starting in like a half hour or something. I've got tomorrow off as well, but I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to try to record a video for just breaking down the trailer. Since we only have like a minute of it. I think I talked about this yesterday already, but it'd be nice to have something just talking about what I see and what I think the new game is going to have, you know? And then once that way when that guy has the interview, I can compare notes a little bit, see how close I was to it. So I'll probably record that for tomorrow. I'm going to push Nobutora till next week. Ujizane maybe on Friday. I think I'm just going to push it to next week, though. I'll keep you guys posted, but right now, Kanto King's on Saturday. You know? Two-hour trailer breakdown. Oh, dude. At least 30 minutes. If it's a minute long, I'll probably hit like 20 minutes of just talking about the why and the what. You know what I mean? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a member on YouTube if you haven't, or a Patreon over on Patreon. Either way helps the channel. And I'll see you guys over in Akari's channel for his stream. So until then, guys, take care. Have a good week, everybody.